Hello. In continuation of our discussions about defamation, we've got a question about honor. Particularly, what and how can we prove when it comes to the damage to somebody's honor? Honor, dignity, reputation, because as you know, Quebec is not a common law province, so mostly we are talking about dignity and reputation. But anyway, what can we prove? How can we prove? First of all, I have to remind you that if you have a real case, you need a real lawyer, in the sense that you need your own lawyer around to discuss the facts and particulars of your case. My answer here will be more general, like what do you do generally, or what do you expect generally if you or somebody else have such a situation. So it's more in the sense of legal information, not a legal advice. Having said that, of course, to show damage, which is not quantifiable in monetary terms, mostly you have to show that you have stress and suffering. And that is usually proven by a letter from your treating doctor, from your family doctor, or psychiatrist, or any kind of therapist, but whoever could prove that you actually had suffered, like insomnia, loss of joy of life, that because of that you stopped attending your favorite hockey games, or soccer games, or golf games, that you stopped attending some social meetings or social gatherings. But again, the proof should be that you stopped that because of the slander, because of the defamation. That some people there are now, I don't know, throwing pies at you, or rotten tomatoes or something like that, or whatever the facts that show that you or any other reasonable person in a situation like yours would, again, reasonably prefer to stop going there, even though that means some loss of joy of life and stress. If there was any prescription with respect to medication, first of all, you can prove that there was. Second, whatever you spent on medical treatment, it's again your loss, and it could be counted as damage. But yes, in such a situation, mostly you can try, and you probably will try, to prove moral damages. And for that, as we discussed, because it's all about your feelings, which should be reasonable in the circumstances, sometimes taken into account, sometimes not that much taken into account your pre-existing medical condition. Those are the fine nuances that you should discuss with your lawyer again. But all in all, it will be something about medical evidence. Medical, maybe social worker, maybe psychologist, experts again. Less so your friends and family and relatives, but whatever, again, proof you can show that because of that you felt significantly worse, and maybe that affected your work performance, and again, then the damage becomes quantifiable if you can bring the proper calculation that because of that you were a salesperson and now you're less confident, and from that moment, and in the absence of any other factor, your sales dropped half, and therefore your commission, and so on and so on. So it's all possible to bring to the court. But at the end of the day, of course, it will be up to the judge to appreciate whatever you have brought and to decide if it's enough or not. Thank you, and have a nice day.